Okay. I was wondering what was happening. Okay. Let's turn down the music a little bit. Okay. Line of action. And the covered models. $30, 60 seconds. $60. We'll just do 5 to start. Kind of want to do some longer poses today. Okay. 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 I think everything's up. This music's really annoying. Okay, I got just barely playing. Yeah, I think music barely playing is fine. I just don't want to hear it. We're going to start in a moment. I believe we are good to go. Discord's open. Cool. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Got that open. We got the figure. let's double check it real quick before we start. All covered models. Only covered. For stream purposes. All genders are fine. I took off baby and child just because I don't want to paint. I don't want to draw children. I kind of want to do teen and adult. If I was working on a project where I was drawing children, I would probably do the child one. But teen and adult. 60 seconds. Five 60-second poses. That's what we're going to start with. Just 5. And then I'm going to start doing some longer poses today because I want to kind of lock in some proportions and stuff. And I feel like I haven't really had a good chance to do that. We were off a couple weeks. I was busy finishing up some freelance. I think that's everything. I forgot. I had some other thing on the last Tuesday too. Oh yeah, I was out. I was out meeting somebody. That was 2 weeks ago. Cool. Okay. So yeah, let's just get a little sipperoo. Ah, delicious. Okay. Let me move this window over. Check 1, 2. Yeah, I am muted. Okay. We're in the voice chat. Dan Warren's Little Wigglies. If you don't know what that means, it's a Discord server. We are starting at 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I forgot to pick a pencil. I don't like this pencil. It's too late. Yeah, so I was just wrapping up a freelance gig this last couple weeks, and I'm finally done. Well, there might be a few more changes, but the bulk of the work is done. So I'm really glad about that. Just waiting to get paid, and yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Oh shit, or the next one. Let me switch this brush up. I don't like this brush. Charcoal. Yeah, I finished up the freelance gig, which is really nice. Waiting to get paid now, but basically, that's where we're at. Oops, went down the page. Oh man, super behind on this. So this is a weird one. I feel like I need this bigger. Here we go. Finish up freelance. My goal now is to just do some of my own work. I still have a little bit of freelance to do, like I'll probably work on this extra freelance tonight. It's like a little job though, and I need to get that little job finished. There's 2 more illustrations due for it. Okay. I'm watching this documentary on these Mormon cult. It's called False Prophet. Morbid curiosity made me start watching it. It's interesting. It's like an inside look at this fundamentalist sect, which I guess we can call a cult. Let's just call it a cult. But isn't all religion a cult? Is that what you say? Man, I'm so behind on this. I'm just not getting these poses done. I gotta do my daily comic still. Haven't done that today. So that'll be after this. I'm gonna do my daily comic and then finish watching this documentary about this cult. And then I gotta start working on the other freelance job. So that's kind of the plan. Got life drawing tomorrow, but then I'm gonna miss next week a life drawing because I've got a meeting, a work meeting, which is kind of annoying. I wish I didn't have it, but we have to have it. Work meeting. So I'm gonna miss a life drawing session, which I haven't done in a while. Okay, these are terrible. Let's just be frank about it. I was barely moving along fast enough. These are like incomplete. Should have moved faster. But we're gonna do some longer pose stuff in a moment here. And this guy, we're just gonna shrink him down. Okay, we just convert those. Okay. Longer pose. Continue, close. Close, and I want to review the session. Let's go for 10 minutes. All covered models. Okay. Oh, I need to share the... I didn't share the stream. Let's see here. Share the stream. Share the stream. Okay. Oops. Why can't I share my stream? I was trying to grab my other thing. Copy link. There we go. We're streaming figure drawing. Come join us. There we go. Then we gotta just post the link. Post the link. I kind of bit my inner cheek earlier when I was eating dinner. It's kind of annoying. Oops. Okay, and then we'll just post like a sticker. Sound on. Post. I don't know if y'all followed Wes Burt, but he's been posting up work from Marvel this last few weeks. Well, since they announced they were firing everyone, he's been posting up a bunch of crazy work. It's very cool. Okay. $10-minute drawing. Where'd my thing go? My window. Here we go. There it is. I press start. It's crouched over man. I'm just trying to do some better figures. Trying to do better figures. My goal is to wrap up that last small freelance that I have and work on some of my own pieces that I really work on. I'm kind of like tired of working on freelance that isn't in my style, and I don't really know if I have a style. I mean, I know I have like a natural kind of like somewhat of a style because you know I do work all the time and there is like an artist's hand involved with what I do. But yeah, I always get hired to like do someone else's work. It seems to be like the last few jobs I've had where it's been like oh, do this guy's style, and then like I got to match their style, and then it's annoying. I'm not just being asked to make my own work, or like just like, oh, we want to see what you want to do, what you can do. It's something that I've come to realize I don't enjoy. So I think if I'm going to work on work that's in other people's styles going forward, I'm going to need to get paid more. Because if I'm going to copy someone else, I might as well get paid more, because I'm not going to enjoy doing it as much. That's kind of where I'm at with it. I just don't want to. I don't want to be caught doing someone else's work all the time. Someone else's style. Supreme. Hello. Hello, Artie. Trying to capture the angles of this guy's muscles, the kind of the way that I'm seeing him, but I don't know if I can. I guess I should move this over. y'all can see what I'm drawing. I don't know if I'm really capturing him exactly. But yeah, doing work in someone else's style is just, it gets annoying after a while. First you're like, I could do that, and then they ask you to do it again, you're like, I guess I could do that, and they ask you to do it again, you're like, am I never going to draw something in my own way? Like, kind of obnoxious. But there are 2 games coming out that I illustrated. Actually, technically 3 games. 3 games coming out that I illustrated this year. So I'll try and keep everyone up to date on what those are when they come out. I think I drew this guy's arm really huge. Yeah, I'm trying to find my own style. How's everyone doing in chat, though? I think it might just be you, Artie. Might just be you. I think his head's a little lower, technically. Do my cardinal sin. Use the lasso tool when I'm doing life drawing. Figure studies. I try not to use lasso tools when I do figure studies to kind of make it more like a traditional thing, traditional drawing. His leg looks off completely. But yeah, I just tired of working on stuff in someone else's style. So goals are to work on some new pieces in my own style, doing gesture drawings, right? Doing new pieces in own style. Yeah. Cool. Gesture drawings. I took this rideshare bike thing today. It's my second time using it for commuting. I'm just going. I only commute like half a mile, but I tried it for the second time. I've got to like pay attention to the road side because I don't drive here, and they drive on the opposite side of the road here. So I quickly Googled what are the hand signals for bikes in the UK because I wasn't sure if they were the same hand signals as the US. Like the last time I learned about the hand signals for bike riding was in Boy Scouts. But yeah, that was riding the bike was interesting. I got the hand signals right, but that I almost did turn onto the wrong way at one point. It was just a brief, like a split second, where I was about to go into the right lane, but there was a car there already, so I didn't. I knew it wasn't the right way. I was like, oh, that's right. Don't go there. We're almost done. Just trying to block in the proportions. What I need to do, I think, on this next pose, I think I'm gonna have more fun with it stylistically. I'm not gonna be focusing on just accuracy of the pose. I'm gonna try and like see if I can't come up with like a fun way for it to look. See, I took away this little gap. I completely didn't draw that in. His shoulder's coming further out in my version. And in the photo, it's there's like a gap there. But I need to do some more stylistic choices. I'm trying to like lock in on some kind of style I can draw characters with. And I think my oh, there it goes. My life drawing I go to on Wednesday, I'll focus more on accuracy. But I think with these figure studies on Tuesday, I'm going to focus more on style. So like this person here, I'm going to try and have fun with the shapes and be less precious with the pose. So I need to figure out a better style. Not a better style, I just need to figure out a style for myself to draw in. And that's something I feel like lots of people always talk about, like how do I forget it? How do I lock in a style? And for me, it's normally style just has to do with the project, because normally I work in like games, so when people are talking about styles, they're talking more about like what's the project of the game, like what's the game style, and that normally is dictated by the type of game. Like if is it a casual game, is it a more hardcore game? I'm gonna go ahead and remove this person. Cut, paste. Let me turn this guy off. There we go. So I have more room. People are always like, you know, what? How do you get a style? And like, you just gotta make little changes. Honestly, you just gotta, however much you deviate from reality, that's your style. And some people deviate a lot because they choose to, and some people deviate a lot because they just don't. They can't. Some people just can't draw properly, so they have a quote-unquote style, but it's like it's just because you can't nail the proportions and everything. So it is a style, though. It is like the inconsistencies add up to what is a style. So that is something to consider. But ideally, I'm in the camp where I could draw more realistically, and I'm choosing not to. That's kind of where I want to be. Because I have drawn pretty realistically before with like a long pose life drawing. It was like a 10-hour pose or something crazy. And the only thing you can do in that case is draw more realistically. But So I'm trying to make, like right now, I'm trying to make decisions on, like I don't like that line at all.
Hey, what's
Hello.
up?
I'm just trying to draw these figures in a more stylized manner today. You there?
Yeah, 1 second. Uh, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't really think about style. I think it just comes naturally.
Yeah, that is correct. Style comes naturally, but I'm gonna try and force it. I'm gonna try
Yeah,
and
I mean,
come up with something that I like.
I would just uh, copy the artists I like,
Yeah,
style I like.
that's what I do normally. And then obviously you'll when you do that you'll not get it 100%, so it becomes your own style.
Yeah, you start to pick the some habits out that you like from the artist. Maybe you like the eyes, how he stylizes the eyes, and from another artist how he um, maybe he angles his curves way sharper than another artist. You pick that up and so on.
Yeah. Hey, come on, chill out. My dog's barking. Calm down. Stop it. Stop. You're killing my drawing time. Stop. Relax. Where are you based?
Oh, me?
Yeah,
Germany.
German. Okay, cool. So you're on this time zone.
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah, I'm trying to find more people on this time zone. Everyone I know is like in the U.S. The majority of them are in the U.S.
Yeah, I know that feel.
I'm always like, I'm doing. I mean, this is like an evening figure drawing for me, but like for everyone on the server that's in the U.S., it's like right in the middle of the day for them. It's like they can't just stop everything and do a figure drawing. But yeah, trying to like trying to just oh, come on. Hey, stop it. Come on. I got to mute my mic. Stop. You're barking too much. Stop it. Thank you. Okay. Come on in. Just relax. Nothing you can do about it. Come on. Yeah, the time zones has been different. That's, I guess, is one of the most annoying things about moving away. It's just that the time zones are different. So if you're trying to like hang out online, it's just got to be some either weird hours for you or weird hours for them. I got to meet with people. And if I want to do a hangout with some of my friends back in the U.S., I'm like, I guess we do like a brunch hangout because for them it's like 10 or 11 in the morning, but for me it's like right in the afternoon, early evening.
Yeah, always a hassle to plan around the daily schedule.
Hmm. minute left. I think this is okay. It's okay. I'm not 100% happy with this. But yeah, just trying to push stylization today, and then tomorrow I go to actual life drawing sessions in person. So on that day I'll focus more on making it accurate. Today I focus on trying to push the stylization. Looks okay.
What type of style do you try to achieve?
I don't even know yet. I don't know. I mean, I have I do slightly stylized stuff naturally. Kind of like always. I've been working in a stylized kind of mode for a while with work, so there's that. I'm the game we're working on is stylized, so I kind of have. I've been used to doing a more stylized approach for a few years now, and but I used to do real kind of photo real stuff, and that was fun, but
It got boring.
I mean, yeah, it kind of gets boring. It kind of like uh, that was before AI too. So like, if you're gonna make it look photo real, it's kind of hard to it's hard to
Yeah,
justify it because it's like, well, someone else could just do that with AI. So it's like it's still cool to do it, but like sometimes the results, I don't know. It's better if you have somewhat of a painterly look because that'll be more unique. But I want to do more stylized because I'd rather have something more unique that I do that other people would need to come to me for. Like, oh, that's Miguel's work. He's known for this one look. Because if I got some good compositions and some good ideas and a unique style, then we'll be able to get some work with that. I also think it's fun to do, like, it's fun to copy a style on your own and be like, I'm going to copy this kind of vibe for a project. I like, picking something my own and doing that instead of having someone tell me what to do. Because I feel like they need to pay properly if they're going to tell me what to do. But oftentimes in the board game industry, they'll ask you to copy someone else's style, but they're not like paying you a lot. They're just kind of like, oh, you need to be like this guy's style, and you're like, okay.
yeah. I was listening to a podcast or interview with Dave and Dan.
Yeah,
They also talked about it. They used to copy other people's style
yeah,
when people in the industry asked them to do that because they couldn't afford the actual artist.
yeah. I guess everyone starts out. Everyone gets paid to copy the other person, someone else. I'm just I have a loose idea. I know the kind of work I want to make. I want to stop doing fantasy. Unless I'm getting paid a good amount to do it, I don't want to do fantasy anymore. I'm just kind of tired of fantasy at this point. But I have a loose idea of the kind of work I want to make, but it's not the same kind of work that you would see in board games or like RPG books. I want to kind of do work that's just nothing like that, and see where that gets me. It's okay, Jordy. It's okay. Relax. Yeah, I could do something. I think something in a more editorial style, where it's less about making it perfectly realistic all the time, more about the idea.
Personally, I don't know what type of style I want to make.
Yeah,
I have a bunch of artists I like. I'm gonna try and copy them, the studies, draw on my own, and see where I land. My own style.
yeah. I need to do some master
So
studies.
no real plan. Yeah,
I also want to start using more traditional media, so I think I want to start doing more personal work where I start it on paper and get a drawing done on paper, and then I like take a photo and work on it digitally, but I have like an original available, something like that.
the same. I think I want to start doing more watercolor stuff,
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
or at least try and learn it sometime this year.
I was trying to
But
learn
first, I'm.
marker work this weekend, and it's really hard to get like the results I'm looking for, and like
Oh yeah, seems doing gradients with markers seems pretty hard.
yeah, it's just like trying to like I kind of got an idea what I want to do, but I think what I'm doing is I'm working too small. I need to work on a bigger piece of paper because the markers, the tips, they're only so fine. So it's like I need like a bigger, chunky piece of paper to like in order to get the kind of results I'm looking for. It needs to be like a full a full sheet of paper instead of me using like this little half little. I'm using. Have you heard of those artist trading cards? They're like little bitty pieces of paper, almost like a business card
Yeah,
size. I was using those, but I think they're too small for the marker. I need to bump up my paper size.
but yeah, before I do watercolor stuff, I'm still focusing on drawing right now,
Yeah, yeah. I need to.
trying to get better at that.
Me too. I'm trying to. I started going to a weekly life drawing session to improve my figures, but also just to like hang out with people.
Mm.
So I've been doing that every week for like past couple months.
Sounds fun. Don't have any figure drawing classes near me,
Oh, yeah. There's a
so
bunch
I
here
just
in
do them
London.
online.
There's a bunch here in London. The one I go to is across the city, though. So I gotta,
Oh,
like, take about an hour train ride over to it. But I like the vibe and the people at that one. Um, I'm kind of become a regular there now. There's ones that are closer, but they're not weekly. They're like monthly, or like they're on a different day of the week, and it's just there. I like this one I go to. I'll go there tomorrow. It'd be fun. But I'm annoyed I got to miss the next week.
is that?
What's that?
Why are you going to miss
Oh,
next week?
I have a work meeting that's over that same time, so I'll just stay in for the meeting.
Oh,
It's just annoying because I don't normally have meetings on Wednesdays, so that's why it's good that I can go on to live drawing. But they rescheduled this one. It was supposed to be this Thursday, but rescheduled it. Oh, new pose. Okay. Um, I'm going to skip this one and go to. I'm trying to get in female model. Here you go. I try and oscillate between male and female models. Did you do lots of freelance work or
no. I'm
no?
still a beginner,
Still a beginner?
but hopefully this year gonna get my first jobs.
What kind of work are you looking to do?
Uh, I don't know. Don't really care right now. Just getting some random jobs.
Is there like do you do more like characters or environments or
Uh, Definitely characters.
characters? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I do. More characters, but once you get into the job, it depends on what you. If you get into like I work at a game studio and like I'm the only artist on staff, the only concept artist, so I have to kind of do everything. Um, I'll do characters, and right now I'm doing a bunch of environment stuff.
It's a bit stressful.
I'm in the hang of it now, but at first it was annoying because I was like I never do environments, but now I gotta like produce all these environment sketches. But they're not the same as like the work I do is not the same as like it's not like the like those like beautiful paintings you see when people say they do environments, they do like beautiful paintings. I'm doing a lot more like drawings of like the space, like literally what is in the space. And so I'm drawing like a lot of the space, and then um, like drawing different like things in the space, like just pencil drawings basically, and not pencil but digital line art. That's what I'm doing. A lot of that, and I haven't actually had to paint the full environment yet because we don't really need it right now. We just need to figure out what the space looks like. Kind of want to get better at drawing like kind of like pin-up models, but that's like a whole expertise on your own. Like to get good at that. Get really good at drawing the figure. And then you gotta know what poses to draw them in.
Yeah, I need to get better at drawing from imagination. When I have a ref, it's okay, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But then take that away and it gets way, way harder.
Yeah, even like I often find that if I don't like sometimes if I'm not super focused, I'll start drawing a character. If I never have like a full idea, I start drawing a character and then I feel like I forget everything all of a sudden. I'm like, oh wait, how does the neck connect to the body? I completely just
Yeah.
forget. And I'm like, even though I've drawn like tons of people before, I just like forget, and I'm like, I don't even know how to connect where does the arm connect? And I start losing it, even though it's like I'm doing it for so long, but I just kind of lose the knowledge for some reason.
Yeah, that's why I'm actively training right now, drawing from imagination,
Hmm.
spending an hour or two just sketching without any reference.
I'm gonna erase this whole top section. I don't like the way it looks.
Basically, what I do is at first I do some anatomy studies, trying to copy it from books or from something else, and then right after that, drawing from memory and trying to invent new stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
Molding my study section after Dave Raposo and Cynic's design.
Oh yeah.
You know Cynics. I think Dave, you probably know him, obviously.
Yeah, I'm on Dave's Discord too.
Yeah, his old study schedule. I just took that and applied it to myself, changed some things up, and then yeah, just drawing, trying to get better.
Yeah, I when I first started doing this in an effort to get better, I would do a daily study in the morning. I would do like 1 to 2 hours in the morning every day. I would stream it because I was following what Dave did. I was like, oh, he streamed, I'll stream, because it got him to where he wanted to be. Um,
Yeah,
so
that's also what I'm doing just
yeah,
before the streaming.
just doing that, and then that's kind of where I started, and then eventually I got busy with freelance, and then I was like, well, I need to like work, which is kind of the goal. You're supposed to get busy, and then you can't do it as much.
I did start yesterday a personal painting, which I haven't done in a while since I've been focusing so much on drawing.
Yeah,
So trying to get that. Just some random night.
yeah, I need to do some personal work. I gotta finish up this last freelance stuff, but I'm gonna start planning out a piece that I want to do. I gotta think of an idea, something that's I'll do something more like editorial illustrations. I gotta think of like a theme, and then like think of how I can address the theme or like a prompt for myself. Gotta do that. And I know some people, what they do is they look up like a magazine article online, and then they kind of get the summary of the magazine article, or they read it real quick and summarize it, and then they make a piece based on the summary of the article. So I might do something like that. So then I try and figure out like a magazine article. Yep, that was the last of that pose. Wheelchair. Uh, I'm gonna skip this one just because I don't want to draw a wheelchair. Nothing against people in wheelchairs. I'm just trying to focus on anatomy right now. Skipping through this one's okay. I think this one will be my last one for the evening because I'm gonna do some freelance work after this.
Okay. Yeah, I also finish this one and then I continue my illustration for today.
So you're drawing a random knight guy?
Yep. Just started yesterday. I was drawing in my sketchbook. Did some night studies.
Nice.
And did some from imagination. And then I thought, hey, this sketch looks pretty okay. And decided to make an illustration out of it. Well, I don't know if I can call it an illustration. It's just from the basically the upper body.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like a portrait, upper body portrait.
Yeah. I see what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, I also recently read that Greg Mullins, when he started painting and learning how to paint, he did a lot of 30-minute studies. So I think I'm also gonna try those out.
Oh yeah. Like a
30 minutes.
like a landscape painting or something, or like a
Oh,
or just
everything.
everything.
Just like 30-minute studies.
Yeah.
he said he will just uh, try and get shapes in and then compare values and just yeah, try and do a study for 30 minutes. Basically only focusing on the values overall.
Yeah.
I did start one yesterday, so I see how it can help.
Yeah. I need to. I was waking up early and doing these early morning master studies for about a week, and I was doing them. Then I found I was like I realized like I was doing the early morning study, but I didn't really have a reason to be doing it so early in the morning. So I was exhausted. I was like waking up super early and doing it, but I was like I'd be like super tired the rest of the day, and I was like, well, I don't know why I'm doing them so early. It's like I don't have to do them at 7 in the morning. I could do them like later in the day, or I could just do them, you know. So I started doing the figure drawing like we're doing today. I started doing that basically after I had tried a few weeks of the early mornings, and I was like, I'm just gonna do an evening study once a week. Again, that's more. I can be more consistent with that.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to plan out what to do because you hear so many different things from artists.
Yeah,
I did this and I did that, and then it's how do you call it? Analysis paralysis.
yeah,
Or maybe I should do this or that. Maybe I should do every morning a new study. But then uh, maybe one of sketches, maybe whatever.
yeah. That's for me. I wasn't doing any studies. Well, I started going to the life drawing on Wednesdays, and I really like that. I was like, oh, this is nice because I can get some practice and talk to people. And then I thought I should be doing some more studies just to keep my skills fresh. And I started doing the figure drawing online, and then this is fun because normally someone jumps on like you or someone else will come in and I'll just do the studies, and people can follow along if they want, or they can just chat or whatever. But so now I got 2 days out of the week where I do practice basically on a regular schedule. And I think that's good. Basically, a few hours out of the week is just practicing. And it has helped. It's made my sketching for work a lot faster. When I have to draw characters, I haven't had to draw characters in a while because I've been doing environments, but there was a few character models needed for some of the environments I did, and I was able to knock them out pretty quickly because I've been going to all the life drawing, and I was like, oh yeah, I know how the curve of the leg flows better now, and like the the way the arm makes like a point with the elbow, and like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, definitely helps. I also noticed I got, or I think I got better drawing recently.
Yeah, I think I've noticed it with like when I had to come up with poses for some of the stuff at work. Um, I can kind of lock in the pose a lot faster than I normally would, than I would have been doing like a while back if I hadn't been doing the life drawing. And I'm like, oh wait, I can get this idea down faster, and like it looks a little more accurate than if I hadn't been doing it. But I still need to plan out stuff because every time I try and draw just like every time I say like I'm gonna draw like a cool portrait of like a lady or something, and I start drawing, I'm always like I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. Like I kind of go to a blank
that.
again.
For me, I'm right now in that weird state where most of my things tend to look the same when I draw it from imagination.
Yeah.
So I have to get over that. Try to push the features more and so on.
Yeah, I always try and when I start drawing for like a project, I always block in a face just rudimentarily, and then when it comes time to actually like clean up the drawing, I normally look up a reference of somebody, like anybody, like a model or an actor or take a photo. But like I try and make I always try and make my faces look different because I don't want them to all look like me. And that's what happens if you use yourself too much. But yeah. Oh, and that was it. It's the last pose. Okay, I'm gonna just organize my drawings.
Yeah, same.
Organize my doodles, post them up in the forum or the Discord. Yeah, I think I've got a good direction I'm going where I can kind of start. Tuesdays will be my try and make the characters look interesting day for the people, and then Wednesdays I'll just be try and be accurate as possible. But if I could lock in on Tuesday and come up with more interesting poses, that'd be good. Or not poses, but like more stylistic take. Okay. All right. You on the same site? Can I ask if it got flashed when you used it first? I don't know. I don't know about getting flashed when I use it first. Let me just. There's the drawings for today. If you're just joining us, I'm about to log off. But these are all the figures we did today. It's a little bit shorter. I think normally we go to 9:30, but I've got to get some work done tonight. That's why I'm gonna jump off. But thanks for joining. If you're on YouTube watching, thanks for joining. We'll be on again. We're here every Tuesday. I was off a couple weeks because I had freelance I had to finish up, and I had a meeting on the previous Tuesday, so I had some stuff that was keeping me from jumping in. But we'll be back next Tuesday, regular time, 7:30 p.m. GMT, London time. So thanks for joining us. I'll keep on the chat with you for a little bit, but I'm gonna stop the stream. Talk to you all.